a lady. Day in the life at Twitter HQ. I'll come to Twitter office. Come to the Twitter office with me, she says. Now there's a whole heap of wrong in here. But it's not that wrong, but it is kind of like you'll get it. All right. You'll get it, don't worry.
Time at a Twitter office, badged in. Honestly, took a moment to just soak everything in. What a blessing. Also started my morning off with an iced matcha from the perch. Then I had...
Okay, there you go. Right. I mean, off the bat, right? Her voice. That's the voice of someone. I can't explain that voice. That's the voice of someone who would be there. You know, this girl is afraid of carp. You know, she's afraid of ridiculous things. This girl, she's scared of stupid stuff. Stupid stuff that make her terrified. You know what I mean? Like, unlike regular folk, we ain't scared of nothing because life is hard for us. But for her, if the rainbow was a wrong, you know, if the rainbow looked wrong, she saw a rainbow. It's like, that wasn't as beautiful as the last rainbow I'd seen. You know, she go postal. Do you know what I mean? She go, I don't know, bazooka a mosque. She'd be so upset. You know, that's the kind of person you're dealing with here. And look, she starts the day with a matcha latte. Now, look, full disclosure, right? I used to have a matcha tea brand. Wasn't a successful one. I ended that because I hated my customers. Hated them. I do drink matcha every day. I've drunk one just before this stream, in fact. Okay, right? Okay, full disclosure. You know, I'm into it. I like it. Okay, but like, I know. Look, I used to deal with my customers. I know what kind of people drink matcha. Okay, the douchebags. Okay, it's got to be said. Matcha is very good for you. Okay, I could go on the whole old sales pitch that I used to have. It's very good for you. Okay, it's good stuff. I love it. Okay, but I ain't like regular folk. I'm like a regular guy that does irregular things. Okay, but you know, when I drink my matcha, I understand. You know, I know I'm a douchebag. Like, I know, like, I'm fully self-aware of how I look. Like, you look like it. What are you? You know, like, I drink Negronis. I know when I order a Negroni that I look like a tool. You know, I just look like someone who should be punched in the face. I know that. I'm fully aware of my taste in things may come across as a bit bougie and twatty. I'm fully aware of it. Okay. This lady is not aware of it. Okay. She has no awareness of this. So let's start the day with a matcha latte. See, no regular, like Joe and Jane average when they're going down. You know, Joe gets up in the morning. What does he do? He goes, collects the bins. That's his job. And Jane, what does she do? I don't know. She guts fish in a factory or something. They ain't drinking a matcha latte. They're not drinking a matcha latte before work. You know what I'm saying? What's this? Starbucks iced matcha latte comes. Got that leftist agenda. This latte is full of leftist agenda. That's what you should say. Next time you're in Starbucks, you go, hey, does this come with a side order of leftist agenda? Yeah. I mean, it is like, you know, it's true. Let's put it into perspective. You know, are you going to meet some hardline right-wing Christian that drinks matcha lattes? No, you're not. Hell no. You might meet some hardline right-wing Japanese people that drink matcha because it is, you know, it's a Japanese staple. You know what I mean? But that's a different thing. But anything, you know, something could have been invented by the Nazis, but like the liberal sort of left-leaning people will if it's poncy enough, they'll like it. You know. We know chai tea was invented by Goebbels. They go, yeah, but I like it. I really like it.
At a meeting, so quickly scheduled one of these little pod rooms, which were so cool. They're literally noise canceling. Took my meeting.
So cool. I mean, this is corporate slop on fucking steroids. This meeting pod is so cool. Have you ever had a job where you said anything about it was so cool? Don't be ridiculous. How can people relate to people like this? You can't. You can't. Like, oh, well, the meeting rooms at work are so cool. Could you imagine just talking to someone like that? Like, hey, what's your, so how's work? What job do you do? Oh, I work at this place. I work at a market research market research firm. I was like, oh yeah, what are the meeting rooms like? Are they cool as fuck? I'm like, no, don't be ridiculous. Are they not? Are your meeting rooms at work not cool as fuck? Are they not? Oh, how awful your life must be. Do you know what I mean? Like no one's going on about work going, oh, work's so cool, man. Work is so cool. Do you know what the coolest job I ever had is? The jobs I've had when I worked at home. The coolest office I've ever had because I'm not in an office. I'm not surrounded. I don't have to deal with people. I don't have to wait to go to the toilet. I don't have to do the awkward walking past people going, "Oh, you right?" Or the little nod. I should make myself bigger so you can understand the nod. Like it's like that one. Awful places, offices. Nothing cool about working in an office. Nothing. I don't care if it's the big titty office. It's not cool at all. Anyway, right.
Got ready for lunch. Look how delicious this food looks.
Oh
my
yeah.
goodness, I was so overwhelmed.
I was so overwhelmed.
Then made my way down to this log cabin area. I don't know what this is, but it was really cool.
Right. There's a log cabin area. Okay. It didn't look that good, to be honest. Like, would I like to have a log cabin area at my place of work? Yes. Yes. Would I feel stupid about it? Yeah, of course you would. Man ain't working in no warehouse with a log cabin area. You just got the smoking area behind the bins. That's what you got. That's your life. No one can relate to this. No one.
Some foosball with my friends to kind of unwind a bit.
You see, this is another problem, is that there seems to be a hell of a lot of places at this HQ to just unwind. That's what you'll notice. There's more places to unwind than there are places to do actual work. And I think that might be why loads of people got sacked. It's a possibility. You know.
Also found this really cool meditation room.
Really, everything's really cool. It's a meditation.
Was super neat.
You know, this is something that really annoys me. Oh, hang on. And it's a meditation room, and then you got this.
Right. I didn't do any yoga, but they have this yoga room if you are a yogi. So also thought that was really cool.
If you're a yogi, if there ever was a moniker for someone, like a label you could slap on someone, yogi is by far the worst. Do I do yoga? Yes. Do I meditate? Yes. Okay, like I said, let's make this abundantly clear. Okay, I am very aware of what I am. Okay. A meditation area at work. Do you know what I do? Do you know what really bugs me about that? Is the whole way how they've turned spiritual things into corporate slop. Let's keep calling it corporate slop. I got a video and it's my expression. I don't care if anyone said it before me. It's mine now. They turn it all into corporate slop. It's like meditation, spirituality. Okay, I'm in one of the most Buddhist countries on planet Earth. Meditation. Okay, right? Big things out here. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't go to a Zen Buddhist monk and say, hey, 10 minutes of what do you recommend? 10 minutes or 15 minutes of meditation to improve my KPI at work. Do you know what I mean? You'll get these videos by people who, ways to improve your business life. And going, in the morning I have my matcha latte and then I meditate for 10 minutes. And then I get on with my project management and we're delivering. And then they'll speak a whole load of just jargon that you don't care about. Jargon. And I meditate. Meditation has improved my yearly returns by 79%. You're like, do you know what I mean? They're meditating to make money. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what are 10 things successful people do? Elon Musk meditates for 35 minutes every day, and he's a billionaire, It just slopped all over it. Do you know what I mean? I know there is this science behind meditation. There's neuroscience behind it. I've read into it. Okay, that's why I meditate. And fair enough. I don't want to fucking know the science. Okay, I don't give fuck your science, Mr. Scientist. Why do you have to take take everything. Oh, it's scientifically proven. Yeah, we've heard a lot about science lately, haven't we? About science. Yeah. Science. Science become one of the dirtiest words of the 21st century. Terrible, isn't it? Okay. In a century where 9/11 happened. Science is the dirtiest word. Anyway, so it's just the corporate slopping of like something like meditation. Like, oh, we're gonna have a meditation room with a matcha latte. And do you know that there's like, okay, there's a link between meditation and matcha. Okay, matcha was developed by Zen Buddhist monks to aid meditation. Okay, it aids meditation. I had an article on my website about called matcha and meditation. Okay, I know this shit. All right. Okay, full disclosure. I am the asshole that drinks matcha and then I meditate. I'm that guy. Okay, I know how bad. I know. I understand my disconnection between, like I said, I do regular things. I may have meditated today and I may have drunk some matcha. Okay. But after this stream, I'm going to go to a club where women are naked. Okay. I am a regular person. Okay. I do, I don't turn my nose up at naked women. I stick my nose up them. No, I don't really. That's gross. It's disgusting. Now, and yoga, like, oh, how much yoga do you do? Well, yoga can improve your yearly sales by 19%. My productivity has gone up. My KPI productivity in my corporate shithole office has gone up by 49% since I started doing 10 minutes of yoga after lunch. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's fucking yoga, bro. Just do it. It's good for you. It's just like, stop corporate. Stop making everything so corporate. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's proven that Nirvana songs will increase your KPI by 17%. Shut up, I don't care. Stick your KPI up your ass. This is why he blew his brains out. It's because of you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Just stop it. Stop it. Gotta put a stop to all of this, right? Anyway, so and this broad keeps going on.
A couple more meetings in the afternoon.
That's right. I called her a broad. I did. I'm a 1940s guy. I called her a broad. This broad, I'm from the 1940s. Did you not know? Right.
Had a ton of projects that we needed to knock out. Say hey to my teammates. Went to the library to kind of get some more work done. Obviously, had to have our afternoon coffee. So
obviously had to have your afternoon coffee. Well, obviously, people can relate to that. Oh, Imperium's here. Son, good to see you. Well, your name. Anyway, this broad goes on and on. What was we going?
Made some espresso, and then before leaving for the day, had some red wine that's on tap. Went up to the roof.
Now look, all right, red wine on tap sounds good, doesn't it? But do you know anything about wine? You uncouth pleb. Wine on tap. It's not Pepsi. Wine on tap. Yes, exactly. See, I raised my son good. Sounds bad. I raised my son very well. Red wine on tap. You out of your mind. There's some French sommelier out there, like, he's just cut his wrists, going, what do you do? Yeah. He's hopping on a plane, flying over to Northern California with a machete. After seeing that, red wine on tap. Somebody got to die. Like, come on, like, Jesus. And California, isn't that like a wine region? Isn't that like one of the biggest wine regions in the world? Then they got red wine on tap. Why you got booze in the office, man? Like, seriously. The only time I was ever drinking, well, I drank at work quite a lot, but like the only time you're sort of allowed to drink at work was when I worked on a building site and we will go down the pub at lunchtime. But like being on a building site is like, isn't regular work, it's like that's roughneck things, rough man thing. You get me? This is, as I can say, look, This woman is, these people, this is the problem. We're so far removed from the general public, it's ridiculous. And these are the people that decide how people should think and what they should, it's, this is Hunger Games business, isn't it? It's ridiculous. This ridiculous woman, and she just like, why are people hating on me? It's like, yo, why do you, if you don't get it, then you'll never get it.